Hey everyone, welcome back to Digital Feeds, and today I'm gonna review the Samsung HW-B650D. It's an affordable 3.1 channel soundbar that costs around $180, and for that price Samsung's pulled off something pretty impressive. So in this video I'm gonna unbox it, test it out, and find out if this budget soundbar is actually worth putting under your TV. Grab a snack, sit back, and let's see what this little soundbar can really do. Alright, so the unboxing experience is simple and clean. Nothing feels cheap or messy. The packaging looks eco-friendly too, likely made from recyclable material, and it's nicely put together. There's the usual Samsung branding here on the front. Just make sure to carefully lift the soundbar and the subwoofer out of their separate sections so you don't damage anything. Inside the box, you will find the soundbar, a wireless subwoofer, and a bunch of accessories, including user manuals, a power adapter with 2 power cords, an HDMI cable, a wall mount kit, and a remote control with 2 AAA batteries. The soundbar itself looks premium for the price. Nice matte finish, sturdy build, and a front metal grille that gives it that classic Samsung vibe. It's the kind of design that disappears under your TV. Minimal, not flashy, yet still looks sleek and premium. And honestly, this one's already climbing up my list of favorite soundbar designs. The B650D is just over 33 inches long, so it lines up nicely under my 55-inch TV. Not too wide, not too small. On top, you've got physical buttons for power, input, and volume. You will probably never use them, but hey, it's good to have the option. Inside this front grille packs a 3.1 channel setup. That's 3 front-firing speakers for left, center, and right channels, plus the wireless subwoofer handling the low end. That dedicated center speaker really helps with dialogue clarity. Voices sound more focused and natural, especially when you're watching movies or shows with a lot of talking. And because it's a true 3.1 system, you get a wider soundstage compared to those basic 2.1 soundbars that blend everything together. Also on the front, a small LED display shows the current input mode. It's simple but really handy when switching between devices. The subwoofer connects wirelessly and features a wooden cabinet instead of plastic, which helps it deliver warmer, deeper bass tone. It's compact enough to fit beside your couch or TV stand without messing up your setup, and it still looks clean and premium. The front of the subwoofer is covered in fabric, and there's this Samsung logo is the only thing here. Usually Samsung subwoofers pair automatically with the soundbar right out of the box, so you don't have to do anything extra. But in case it doesn't connect on its own, there's a small link button on the back that lets you manually pair it in just a few seconds. The remote is the same one you'll find with most Samsung soundbars. Lightweight, comfortable to hold, and easy to navigate. You've got dedicated buttons for sound modes, volume, bass control, Bluetooth pairing, and even channel level control, so you can fine-tune the center speaker volume. It runs on 2 AAA batteries, which are already included in the box, so you can start using it right away. Overall, the design is clean, functional, and feels a step above what you usually get in this price range. Around the back, you've got a good selection of ports for connecting your devices. There's an HDMI in port for media players or consoles, and an HDMI ARC that connects directly to your TV. That's the one most people will use. You also get a digital optical input if your TV doesn't support HDMI ARC, plus a USB port for playing music directly from a flash drive. And of course, the power input sits on the far end. Setup takes literally 2 minutes. Whether you use HDMI, optical, or Bluetooth, the soundbar can automatically turn on or off directly from your TV's remote thanks to CEC support. Streaming music over Bluetooth is smooth. It connects fast and stays stable. The soundbar supports Dolby audio and DTS Virtual X, which basically stimulate 3D sound, giving you the feeling that audio is coming from around and above you. You won't get Dolby Atmos here, but for a bar under $200, this still sounds way more impressive than you would expect. And now for the real deal, the sound. This thing pushes out a total of 430 watts and you feel it immediately. For its size, it surely gets loud without distorting or losing clarity. In movies, dialogue stays crisp, the mid-range feels balanced, and the subwoofer adds serious punch when explosions kick in. It's not the kind of cheap boomy bass you get from budget bars. This one feels controlled and tight. The adaptive sound light mode is great too. It automatically adjusts the equalizer based on what you're watching. So whether you're watching a quiet scene or an action-packed one, you won't need to constantly tweak the volume. Music playback is also surprisingly good. Vocals are clear, instruments sound separated, and if you hit the bass boost button on the remote, you will feel that extra low-end kick instantly. The surround sound mode gives you that wider soundstage, while game mode adds more punch to effects, great if you've got a PS5 hooked up. For a living room or medium-sized apartment, it fills the space beautifully, and at higher volumes, it still sounds clean. Using it daily feels effortless. It turns on automatically with your TV, the input switching is instant, and the volume syncs perfectly through HDMI ARC. Bluetooth mode works great too for most streaming apps. No lag, no dropouts. If you watch a lot of YouTube or Netflix, this soundbar makes even regular content sound richer and fuller. Plus, you can always expand it later with Samsung's rear speaker kit if you want true surround sound. Alright, so here's what I really like about this soundbar. First off, it's got a clean and premium look that just fits nicely under pretty much any TV setup. The bass from that wireless subwoofer is deep and controlled, giving action scenes and music a solid punch without drowning out the vocals. And I've got to say, the Dolby Audio and DTS Virtual support really helps create a more immersive soundstage, especially when you're watching movies or gaming. Plus, setup is super simple. You've got HDMI ARC, Bluetooth, and even an optical input, so connecting it to your TV or phone takes seconds. Now, of course, it's not perfect. There's no Wi-Fi or voice assistant support, so you can't stream music directly or use Alexa or Google Assistant. And it doesn't do Dolby Atmos either, but honestly, at this price point, that's not really a deal breaker. Also, the HDMI input doesn't support 4K pass-through, which is understandable considering the price. It needs the essentials, and that's what most people actually care about. So here's my take. The Samsung HW-B650D hits the sweet spot between affordability and performance. It's powerful enough for movies, clean enough for music, and easy enough for anyone to set up in minutes. If you're upgrading from TV speaker or even a cheaper 2.1 system, this one's absolutely worth it. At under $200, it's easily one of the best bang for your buck soundbars you can buy right now. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Digital Feeds for more honest tech reviews. Until next time, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.